Hi, my name's Andrew, and today I'm gonna Reka Keto Calzone.
Or as you Americans like to say, calzones.
Oh my God.
Hot Pocket!
Here's our lineup for today. I have 8 ounces of regular pork sausage. You can use breakfast sausage, whatever you want, but that's just regular pork sausage. 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. I have a teaspoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of chili flakes. 1/4 cup of ground pork rinds. So it's just regular pork rinds, chicharrones, whatever you want to call it. I have 1/4 cup of sugar-free tomato pizza sauce. If you're on keto, you need to make sure that that's low sugar. You wanting to use a whole lot of that. 1 egg just whisked with a fork. And I have 2 cups of mozzarella. 1 1/4 cups is gonna go into our dough and the other 3/4 is gonna go into the filling. I have here a squanched load of salami and just slightly less than 1/4 of a white onion. We might not even use that whole amount. You're gonna wanna preheat your oven to 400 degrees on a convection bake. You're gonna wanna have a cookie tray with some parchment paper on it. I have a Ziploc bag, about a 1 gallon size. I've sliced the sides and taken the little sliding piece off, slidden that out so we can just open that up. We're gonna use that to help press our dough out without making a mess. And of course, the murder weapon, the rolling pin.
He's dead.
Now, given pork is generally full of a lot of fat, I'm not adding any olive oil or anything like that. I'm just going to send it straight into the skillet and get all of that in there. And so I kind of want to create almost a crumble effect. So I'm going to be sprinkling it into the calzone, or stromboli, wherever you're from. Don't want to start a fight here, but... In my haste in this amazing keto dish, I actually forgot to let you know that you need 1/4 cup of butter, which in America, that's half a stick. So we're gonna melt that, and then I'm gonna add in 1 1/4 cups of grated mozzarella cheese without melting it too hard. We just wanna have it where it's pliable. Now while that's happening, I'm gonna start to add in all of our dry ingredients and our egg. Now you gotta stir this real quick because you don't want that egg cooking. So you wanna have all of that marrying into one giant dough. See how that's all perfectly holding now? And then lastly, we're gonna add our coconut flour. You can do it in whatever order you want. This is my order. So you wanna have that really molding really well. I'm gonna take the heat off now. Okay, let's get this spread out and let's get rolling. So taking our Ziploc bag, you wanna have that laid out nice and flat. Now this technique I just figured out myself because, you know, I've been trying to hit that keto life, except for when I cook for Reka, because that's a cheat day.
Apparently on keto, you get to cheat 1 day a week. Cool as that?
So there is our keto dough. You gotta be careful because it's not gonna behave like a regular dough. I work it side to side like that. And then I just wanna push it either way, like so, until I have a nice firm spread like that. Oh, we cooking now. So taking our cookie tray now with our parchment paper. Now this is the part you have to do real carefully. I'm going to peel that back, right? So you have a perfectly flat pastry. And you kind of got to do a grab and go on it. So you ready? Just go. There's our dough. And just really, really carefully, I want to pull that slack out of it. There we go. So we got it out nice and even now. So let's start building our calzone. Super greasy, so you just have to really take easy on it. We're all gloved up.
Let's go get our hands dirty.
Taking some of our Italian sausage, almost in a crumble form, I just want to work down the center aisle. If you think about it, there's a chicken, a pig, and a cow all coming together in one happy family to make this calzone. But the pig's the only really one with skin in the game. I have the pork sausage now sitting in the center. Now before I go any further, I'm going to take some of our pizza sugar-free or low sugar sauce, and I'm just going to set that in there. We're wanting to create, especially if you're on keto, you want to have that kind of semblance of like eating like a fat kid, but not. But also when you're on keto, you are eating a lot of fat, so that's kind of weird.
I'm feeling skinny, Tony.
Okay, cool, so we've got that there. Okay, I'm simply going to shave some raw onion into this. Now, I know that's a lot, but when you're on keto, actually having crunchy texture is everything. Adding now our 3/4 cup of grated mozzarella, which is mozz on mozz. So you could say that this calzone is not your low-cal zone.
The Low-Cal Calzone
Zone.
And we're just gonna spread it generously through the batch. Finally, taking our pepperoni. Now you can do whatever you want. You can have steak in here. There's a dessert version that I make of this. If you'd like me to show you how to make a dessert version of this, let me know and I will show you. I've got some really amazing flavors. So we're gonna just add a little bit of that, and why not just add a couple of extra? Because hey, pepperoni is pepperoni.
When did I ever refuse an accommodation?
Now, let me show you how this works. Real simple, real easy. This is the finishing touch before it goes in the oven. You just want to put some gentle strikes through here. I kind of like it if you can kind of see glimpses of what's actually inside the calzone. See, so you're kind of folding it almost like a weave. And because there's a lot of cheese inside the dough, it's going to remeld and melt back together to create kind of like a holistic crust. And there we have it, folks. That's all she wrote. Keto calzone slash whatever you want to call it. Stromboli slash pizza sandwich slash. And put a little bit more just for effect. Now, if you're looking at this thinking that's a heart attack on a plate and you don't understand what the keto diet is, it's essentially a diet of very high fats. Your body actually runs more efficiently on high fat with low carbs and no sugar.
Bread makes you fat.
Bread makes you fat?
This is essentially a way of having a sandwich or a pizza or a calzone or a stromboli without having the bread. So I'm gonna put a little bit more cheese. Let's send it in the oven now, 400 degrees Fahrenheit on a convection bake for 10 to 12 minutes.
Talk about the highway to the Calzone Zone.
Oh, flare. So I've taken the calzone out of the oven and it's cooled for a few minutes. Probably you can eat this hot or cold, but we're going in hot-ish. Okay team, let's go in and taste this keto calzone.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for, hmm?
That was really hot, super good. It literally tastes like you're eating a pizza.
They're just pizza that's harder to eat.
You've got the tomato base, you've got the onion, which adds an extra crunch, which if you're on keto, you know that matters. Texture matters. You've got the spice of the chili flakes. I don't know if you're a Parmesan and chili flake person, but because we added the garlic powder and the chili flakes into the dough, you have this, you don't need to add any seasoning. It's already got that epic kick. If you're on keto and you need to do something different, or if you're, locked down in your homes right now, we would just really encourage you to do yourself a solid. Make a keto calzone.
It's a whole new spin on Italian fast casual dining.
Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you giving patronage and watching this channel and supporting it with thumbs up and comments. We appreciate it. I know that a lot of you wanted me to do this, so this is the first of my doing recipes that you've asked me to do. So thanks again for watching. Remember to subscribe. We'll see you next week for another amazing Reka recipe.